What is going on, you guys? The boss stands tall here, and welcome to the Middleweight Championship Tournament. And if you haven't watched my other UFC tournament videos, these aren't for no reason. These tournaments will decide who will become, or who will be crowned, who will start off. How about we say that? We'll start off as the first champion in each weight class in my UFC event mode, which is going to come after these are done. I'm going to start filming them after I'm done filming all these, and then after that we're going to have stuff like my career mode, which I'm going to do, and we're going to have Ultimate Fighter, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of cool stuff. But for now, we have this middleweight tournament, and as you can see in the description, this is gonna star guys like Anderson Silva, Mark Munoz, as this guy is, Murillo Bustamante, Yushin Okami, guys like that. All guys that are at the top of their weight class, and they're gonna fight for the championship. Who's gonna start off as a champion? If you hadn't watched my other videos, I don't know if I should spoil it for you or just let them. You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys watch them if you haven't already, because there's a lot of amazing action in those other videos. It's an hour long. If you could sit through an hour, then God bless you. You're a true fan of mine. Right now, looks like Mark Munoz is. Looks like both these guys are just trading blows. Mark Munoz gets a few very nice blows, and now he goes for a takedown. Oh, he just stops him right in his tracks with that kick, takes him right to the ground, and he dismounts. Both these guys are just exchanging blows to the head right now. And that looks like they're in a clinch. And if I had to place bets on this, which I think I'm going to do throughout this tournament, I'm gonna have to say Wanderlei Silva, because I really do think he has the experience and the raw power to at least get this fight done, if not win the whole tournament. I'm not gonna go, not gonna go that far. But I just realized you guys can't see the clock in this. You know what? You see it now? Okay, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. 2:23. All right, we're doing it like that. And now Wanderlei in side control. Now Mark Munoz is on top. Right now, this is really anybody's fight. This has been such high action. And these are the kind of fights that I love to watch in the UFC Undisputed 3, because there's no such thing as a boring fight. It looks like Wanderlei just got phased. It looks like he recovered though, and that's good, because Wanderlei, keep calling him Wanderlei for some reason, just because that's how his name is spelled. He is my pick. He's my pick to win this fight. Mark Munoz, I mean, I guess made the better man win. I would have zero problem with Mark Munoz winning this fight. And now he's up against the cage right here. It's a little easier for Wanderlei to recover. Did I really just call him Wanderlei again? Wanderlei Silva. It's easier for him to recover if he's up against that cage, because just like that he can just use the cage to help himself up. But these takedowns are going to be hard for Mark Munoz, although he kind of gets it, and that's the end of round number 1. Looks like if I had to say who won that round, I'd have to give that round to Mark Munoz. He landed a lot of blows. He got a lot of nice takedowns, and he capitalized on those takedowns really well. I thought Wanderlei was pretty much on defense that entire round, and if he wants to win this one, he's got to get a big knockout in one of these rounds, or just pick it up. And we don't really need to see these because we just saw them. We're pressed for time. I don't like a whole lot of hour-long videos. They're hard to upload, and most of you guys don't like to be tuning in for an hour in a video. I usually don't, the same way as you guys. But a very nice combo by Mark Munoz. And I think that no matter which one of these guys wins this fight or the tournament, I think that they're going to have a lot of success in my UFC event mode once that gets started. And I can't wait to see both these guys. And a very nice uppercut landed by Mark Munoz right on the dime. And now it looks like Vanderlei's looking to pick it up with some very nice series of blows right there. And now there have not been a lot of body shots landed. It's been mostly blows to the head and face. That's what I've noticed. Nice. He just stuffed that takedown by Mark Munoz. You don't see that a lot. Vanderlei's been kind of letting himself get taken to the ground. He stuffed it that time, and now a lot of body shots. And now they're in the clinch. I think I'm gonna have to say Mark Munoz is gonna want to capitalize. He's got him in that same position up against that cage. I don't know if I think he's got to get him to the bottom or get him to the middle, and looks like he's already got him down. I'm behind myself in my words. Now he's just really laying down, and Vanderlei's phased. I think he's got him. He's seeing stars, but he recovers very well. And now, just like in round one, Vanderlei's he's kind of on defense. He's just in survival mode right now. I don't think I should have made my bets that early. I'm gonna have to say Mark Munoz now, but I mean, I guess Vanderlei's my original, but now I'm kind of reconsidering. As I'm seeing all these combos and takedowns that Munoz is landing. Nice head kick. Didn't really land flush, but it did connect. And now he's just teeing off on Munoz, and he just catches that leg once again into the takedown. Munoz can do serious damage when he's on top of you. And he just stuffs Vanderlei's takedown. That was an opportunity for Vanderlei to be on top that time in the takedown, or in the ground and pound, and capitalize on Munoz, but it looks like up against the cage, very familiar position for Vanderlei, and wow, it looks like this is gonna go to the third and final round. So far, I'm gonna have to give this fight to Munoz. He's just looked like the better fighter. Look at how bloody Vanderlei looked. I'll have to show it again. I don't think I want to see it again. I think we'll see it. We'll see it when Munoz busts him open again. He's got some damage to the lower part of the right eye. It looks like on Vanderlei. I kind of hope he doesn't move on in the tournament, because I'm gonna have to say his name a whole lot, and I am not gonna be able to do that. I keep wanting to say Wanderlei, but I can't. And that was a very nice uppercut. He staggered off that one. Gets staggered off all these. He just keeps running into those uppercuts by Munoz. Now, a nice push kick by Vanderlei, but it was no match for just yet another takedown. And a hammer fist. Just landing. Oh, very nicely. Yet another one. And now it looks like this is going to be it. And it is all over. Mark Munoz, the victor in this one, and he will move on in the tournament. Oh, good effort to Vanderlei for surviving against this guy, but Munoz, his takedowns and his combos, they were just too much for Vanderlei in this one. Now I'm not going to have to say his name anymore. That's pretty good for me. I apologize to you guys. I'm just going to get this out now just to address it. I have some really terrible allergies, so if you can hear it while I'm talking, hear my congestion, I apologize for that, but I'm going to try my best here to keep it clear. I think we need to see that. And makes it official. Mark Munoz will move on in this tournament. Alright, you guys, this is the second fight of the night. The winner of this fight is going to go on to face Mark Munoz, who we just saw big victory over Vanderlei Silva. Rousimar Paul Harris, yes, actually that was right, versus Anderson the Spider Silva. Looks like Anderson is considerably taller, and they're both from Brazil. We really need to hear you, Bruce Buffer. Well, I know who my pick in this fight is already going in. It looks like my pick's going to be Anderson Silva. I mean, Rousimar Paul Harris, never really seen him fight, but he was good enough to get into this tournament, so I mean, you can't really count him out, but already a flying knee kick and a couple spin kicks, but Paul Harris's kick actually lands better than Anderson's does. And he's just landing a lot of shots on Anderson. See, he just stuffs that takedown. I think that height is going to work in Anderson's advantage because it's going to be way easier for him to stuff the takedowns. He's got the reach advantage. I definitely think that this is going to be more beneficial for him in this fight. And he just stuffs the takedown again. Now he's got him in. Now he's got him in the full guard, and he's just pounding him. A couple nice body shots as Paul Harris kind of tries to defend against it and try and get out of the guard here, but he's not really having much success. We are now under 3 minutes in this fight. This fight is going to be 3 5-minute rounds, as they all are. And a nice push kick. Oh, and a spin kick just lands flush. And he's got to stop with those takedowns. They're not working for him, but these shots, these killer blows, he's got to stop with that. See, the takedowns are ruining it for him. And oh, I guess that one worked. Off that spin kick that did not connect. I think I counted out Paul Harris too quickly. I don't know. It looks like he's really doing well in there against Anderson so far. You can't really tell because we're not that far into the fight, but it looks like Anderson's on top here, where he likes to be in these fights. And now he's landing a lot of nice shots on Anderson, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Anderson is very good at recovering from these, and it looks like I thought he was going for a takedown right there, and Rousimar just keeps hitting those very nice spin kicks right to the jaw of Anderson, and that one does not work out for him. Looks like couldn't quite hit the takedown. A couple nice jabs to the jaw of Rousimar Paul Harris, and now he just knocked him right down. Now he's on top. He capitalized on that very nicely. And final seconds of this round. See if anybody can capitalize. Very nice hot head kick. Couple nice head kicks. What an awesome round. A lot of effective striking. I think what Rousimar Paul Harris needs to do is just not go for as many takedowns because they're really not working for him. What he needs to focus on are those high kicks because they're gonna win in the fight. Anderson, he's gotta see those coming. He's gotta defend against them and then land some of his own. Because right now, and the timing of his kicks, just not very good. He's got to time his kicks better, time his shots better, and just land one. All he needs is just one good shot on Rousimar Paul Harris to win him the fight. There's ring girl Ariani, I believe. No, that's not Ariani. Shat. I have no idea who that is. Ariani's the one, some sort of Spanish, right? I don't know. I just heard her name. I don't know. And very nice. Oh, almost a nice takedown and a very nice shot. And Anderson's on top. You can expect those clubbing blows, and now he's on the bottom again. Rousimar's got him in full guard, and Anderson recovers very nicely, gets to his feet almost. And he's just landing those. And now he's not even. Wow, that was I just had a stroke again. Ross Standstall's famous camera strokes. What I was going to say, I can't even say it anymore. I was going to talk about how he's landing some of those nice blows in side control. Oh, I guess I could say it again. There you go. He's helped me out today. I like that. I respect that about him. And now he's just got inside control, and full guard Anderson transfers to the top. And now it looks like he uses the cage to get to his feet, and very beneficial for him. A nice knee to the face there. A few more of those, and it's going to spell the end for Rousimar Paul Harris. That's another name that I hope I don't have to say a whole lot, even though I'm getting it right. Rousimar Paul Harris. His mom couldn't have picked a simpler name for him. I don't think she'd think I'd be saying it in a video game, though. And it's a Brazilian thing. I don't understand it. I mean, I think my name is relatively easy to say. Boss Stands Tall. You can shorten it to BST if you want. I have no preference on how you say my name, but looks like half guard now in a full guard. Rousimar Paul Harris he's doing a great job of capitalizing on top. He's just got to land some stuff though, and I'd say he needs to get to his feet because ground and pound is not exactly his forte. His forte is standing kicks and standing strikes, and I think he just needs to see that. And now looks like they're going to move to the third and final round in this one. First, I'm kind of surprised that Rousimar Paul Harris is surviving this long against Silva, but now it kind of seems like Silva's the one that's surviving against Paul Harris. Even though the majority of that round was on the ground, it seemed like he kind of had Anderson's number. I'd have to say that he's the winner of that round. I mean, I'm not the guy who decides that, but if I was. And Brittany, she's a new one, ring girl Brittany. Anderson, Paul Harris, let's get it on. Oh, and a nice spin kick right on the money by Anderson Silva. And now Paul Harris taking advantage of that. Now he's in half guard. Oh, I gotta say, he cannot be 100% after that kick. It really did land right in the temple. Now they're gonna go to where they spent the majority of round number 1 or round number 2, and that is on the ground. Usually with Silva on top. It's been a good mixture of both these guys, though. It's been the whole thing. I have to give it to I guess I'll give it to Paul Harris, but it's been mostly back and forth. And now he's standing right where Paul Harris likes to be, and now he's trying to go for those takedowns. Glad Anderson's stuffing him, and look at that. Do you see those standing strikes that he's throwing? You just got to focus on those. That's going to win him his fights. Oh, and a very nice kick. Anderson keeps trying for those spin kicks. Not landing. Oh, and those shots. Combination of blows landing flush on either side of Anderson's face, and a nice spin kick. Couple of nice ones, and they're both trying for the spin kicks now. Oh, and another one. Didn't land as well, but still landed. Kind of hurt mostly the forearm, looked like. That's just not going to work for him with these. I think these guys now are anticipating those spin kicks. That's why they're trying to avoid them. It's like that, not connecting as well. And now he's just. This is what I like to see. Nice standing strikes. I'd love to see one of those flying knees of Anderson land. Because if they did, that would be knockout of the night. It would be knockout of the year if one of those things landed. And Anderson just keeps stuffing those takedowns. You're not going to win them on the takedown. Or on the ground and pound. Knockout is going to come by one of these standing kicks. I'm telling you, one of these days, we got 17, 16, 15, 14 seconds left in this one. And in the final seconds, I think we're going to see this one go to judge's decision. And that is the end. That was a very entertaining fight to watch. I don't know about for you guys, but I thought it was an awesome fight to watch. I gotta say, I have no idea which one of these guys. It's gotta say, or it's gotta be Paul Harris. Look at that, he just got him in the air when he was trying to go for that flying knee, and he tries it. It's things like that. That looks like it caught him below the belt. I don't. Like Herb Dean didn't see it, but it's things like that that just I shouldn't really be watching that, but I did anyways. Cause I'm boss stands tall and there are no rules. See how this one's gonna turn out. Oh, it looks like this one is going to go to the Spider, Anderson Silva. Well, that was not what I expected. Well, I guess it kind of was from the beginning. After watching that fight, it wasn't what I expected. Looks like he's going to move on. This is our third fight of the evening, you guys. Looks like it's going to be Murilo Bustamante versus Akihiro Gono. Both these guys come from the Pride brand. Looks like Murilo is considerable amount the elder. I don't know how to say that. He's got the height advantage and I believe the reach advantage. I don't know. It's gotta be. But Murilo Bustamante, I don't know if it puts him at an advantage or a disadvantage. He is 40 years old. Akihiro Gono is 32 years old. And Bustamante considerably taller. And there's ring girl Brittany, as we met earlier in this. And this one's gonna get started. I gotta say, I think I'm gonna put my picks on Bustamante just because of the size advantage. And I've never really seen either of these guys compete in the game, obviously, because I've never competed before. And nice takedown by Bustamante. Looks like he's trying to get into full guard. Or full mount there. That's full guard. And none of these guys are really landing anything. They've just kind of been rolling around on the ground with each other. And that is not what the UFC is. Well, it's kind of what the UFC is. There's got to be more punching. Like that. See that? That's how you get the win. You don't get the win by rolling around on the ground. We have not seen a submission victory yet in this middleweight bracket. And I wonder if we're going to see one tonight. Obviously, I have no idea. And I've just noticed something. Murilo Bustamante has a massive forehead. Not anything about himself as a fighter. Just gotta throw that out there. He's got a massive businessman forehead. He's got that look to him. Like if he wasn't a fighter, he'd just be like a corporate exec. Oh, it looks like just when I said submission, looks like Bustamante's got him in the submission. He is not. He cannot get out of this one. It's really deep. I think he's got it. Did he get it? Yes, he got it. Murilo Bustamante gets the submission. I swear to you that was not fixed. I just said that. Oh my god. Well, that is... Maybe I need to stop saying stuff like that. But regardless, Murilo Bustamante gets a very quick win over Akihiro Gono. Oh, now I guess we know what Bustamante's good at. Looks like he's a submission guy. Look at how his neck is just twisted on that one. That was a very, very short fight. And, I mean, it was a good fight, but it was a short fight. And I don't think we even need to see that, but in case you guys are confused, the winner of this fight by submission, Murilo Bustamante. Alright, you guys, this is our last fight of the first round. Then we're going to move into the second round. It's going to be Yushin Okami versus Paulo Filho. Looks like Filho's got the 8, or he's the younger of the two. Yushin's got that height advantage and the reach advantage. And both these guys are generally the same weight. That's why they're in the same weight class. And now we're gonna get this thing on right here. Feel-Ho and Okami. Right now, I generally do not know who the winner of this one's gonna be. It looks like I'm gonna have to say Yushin Okami, just based on what I've heard about him and what I've seen him do. But I don't know about in the game. Anything could happen in this game. We just saw right after I said I wonder if there's gonna be a submission victory, Bustamante just locks in that submission at armbar and makes him tap out in under 2 minutes of the first round. So, I wonder how this one's gonna go down. I'm not even gonna say anything. You know what? I am gonna say anything. Knockout by. I'm gonna say TKO by standing knockout or standing strikes. If it happens, then I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket. I probably won't finish this tournament. Looks like Yushin's in half guard now, full mount. He's landing those strikes. Not too well, but it'll do for now. And he's trying to inch himself over to the cage. Feel-Ho is. Looks like Feel-Ho is busted open. If I am seeing that correctly, and I know I am, under that left eye of Paulo Feel-Ho. And now inside control, he just makes him gush all over Yushin's arm. That was from that shot. And again, he just hits that same shot. He knows that left eye is weak now. He knows if he keeps landing shots on that, then it is going to benefit him greatly. The winner of this fight will go on to face Murilo Bustamante and hopefully not tap out to his deadly armbar. Oh, very many body shots. And looks like last few seconds of this round. And just as Feel-Ho gets on top, without a doubt, that is Yushin Okami's round. Feel-Ho was just kind of in survival mode the whole time and didn't do a great job since he got that left eye damage, but hopefully he can pick it up in this next round. I mean, you got to keep this in mind when you're watching these fights. It does not matter how good you are doing in the fight. If your opponent knocks you out, then it's over. If you're getting your ass kicked the entire fight and then you knock him out, then it does not matter. So Feel-Ho, if he gets a knockout, that's all it's gonna be put in the history books. And looks like he's gonna look for the takedown, but Yushin stuffs him and hits a nice uppercut and a running punch, running falcon shot, and another uppercut, doing lots of damage to that jaw. And a lot of shots being thrown there by Paulo Feel-Ho, and none of them seem to be landing very well. But now Yushin, it looks like he's landing a lot of shots. You can see now Yushin's size over his opponent and how that's benefiting him right now. He's got a nice reach. He's able to take him down easier because he's a bigger man. Looks like a lot of standing blows, and looks like that left eye is again opened up. Oh, and right in that uppercut, he just grabs him for the clinch. He's not going to have that. And it looks like he takes him down. The bigger man is taken down. Guess we can't underestimate Feel-Ho's his strength and his endurance. He's still going. All of that blood on that mat is from Paulo Feel-Ho. Well, I guess you know what? That's a lie. Looks like Yushin. He's got some above his right eye. It looks like it's bleeding a little bit. So maybe it's not all his. the majority of it is, and he's still fighting on, so gotta give that guy props. And now Yushin's in full guard. His last 30 seconds hits right now. He's got to, looks like this might go to a judge's decision if he does not get a knockout on the ground. That fight, seemed like that fight flew by for some reason. That was not a whole lot happened in that fight. Oh, okay, it's a... I did not know that was round number 2. I thought that was round number 3. Oh, I guess not a lot is happening. As you can see there, he is now just completely busted open. And looks like he's not looking too good himself. And let's not. You guys all saw it already. I saw it. These fighters lived it. So why need to see the replays? Shandella, that's what her name is. Gotta remember that. Ariane, Brittany, and Shandella. Shandella is the black one. So I'm gonna remember it. That's a decent way to remember it. What do you guys say? And a nice combo right there by Paulo. And wow, he just threw him at the cage over there. He's not gonna have that takedown, and maybe he'll put one down for his own. Looks like Yushin's trying to hit those takedowns. He's up against the cage, making it very hard for him to do so. And he's resorting to those knees and blows to that left eye, which we know has taken a considerable amount of damage in this one. Gotta say that Anderson and Paul Harris fight was my favorite one of the night. I don't know about you guys. Wow, what a massive takedown right there. He just flipped him right over. And that's gotta suck for Yushin. I mean, he can't be 100% after that one. Although he's looking like he recovered nicely. It's not looking like he had any trouble getting up from that one, as he's now on the top in this ground and pound. Now he's in full mount. That is truly a dominating position for Yushin Okami. Any fighter to be in is the full mount, because you just have complete control over him. You can land all the shots you want. There's not much you can do about it. Then now he's got him up against that cage, making it hard to take him down, but not impossible. Remember that. Hard, but not impossible. As that looks like not a lot is happening. I would break that up. Oh, and I stand corrected. A lot of uppercuts there. And could this be another takedown? Looks like it's not going to be. A nice knee to the face. And then now it's Fieldho's turn to get on top here and land some blows of his own. This fight is definitely not over by any stretch. This is anyone's fight right now. Oh, a few very nice shots. That is what you call in the boxing business haymakers. A couple of haymaker blows. That's what it was. And Yushin, just in that full mount now, is not a whole lot's going on. Last seconds of the fight, he's just got to look to knock him out or make a good impression on the judges, because it is all over. And I have no idea, you guys, who won that one. Yeah, I think Joe Rogan had it right. Not going into the UFC Hall of Fame of fights, but you know, it wasn't bad. I mean, there was a few nice, like those kind of shots right there, and those takedowns. Like we saw him, like just like that. That takes a lot of skill. He's that's a bigger man. He's got to throw over his head like that, and that knee had to take a lot out of him. It looks like, according to these highlights, it was mostly Paulo Fieldho's fight, and that's when he just lands on him. And yeah, I guess I have to give this one to Paulo Fieldho. Not even gonna wear a shirt? Alright, well, that's classy of you. Oh, it looks like the winner of this fight by unanimous decision, Yushin Okami. Gonna go on to face Murilo Bustamante and see if he can move on in this tournament. Alright, you guys, I don't know, I'm already calling this fight as one to remember. Both guys who had very impressive victories, Mark Munoz and Anderson Silva. You know what, I have no idea what's going to happen in this one. Mark Munoz had a very impressive first victory against Vanderlei Silva. Looks like Anderson Silva is not only younger, but taller and with a better reach. And, I mean, I guess he gets the advantage in the tail of the tape, but I have no idea. Like I said, Munoz very impressive win over Vanderlei Silva in the first round. Anderson equally impressive win over Paul Harris. Forget his first name. Brittany, and we get to the fight. Oh, I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat for this one. I'm already calling it. Oh, it looks like he refused to touch gloves in the beginning, and now he's throwing the same kind of kicks he was throwing against Paul Harris. And Mark Munoz won by knockout, Anderson by unanimous decision. Now we know that Paul Harris, or not Paul Harris, wow, okay. Mark Munoz has knockout power, and he just takes him right down and gets kicked in the face for it. Oh, and a very nice takedown by Mark Munoz. Mark Munoz is slowly becoming my favorite fighter in my event mode. I guess you can call this event mode. It's starting off as event mode. And a nice semi takedown there. Looks like he's going to try and complete that one. Another semi. Try one more time. Third time's the charm. And semi. That was uneventful. Anticlimactic. That's what the word is. He's just gonna keep trying it to no avail ever. I don't know. Anderson's got to start fighting out of it. Now it looks like he's got him in the full guard, but he's still up against that cage, making it very hard. And Anderson's just got to stop letting him do this to him. And looks like he's in. Looks like he's on his back. And oh, now Anderson is on top. Now he's in full guard. I was really looking forward to a fight that would be a lot of standing kicks, but looks like that might not be the case. Might be more of a ground and pound win. I mean, Mark Munoz, I believe his first knockout, if I remember correctly, his first win came from ground and pound knockout. And if he could do that to Anderson, then he's got a win on his hands. Straight route to the finals. And that is what the winner of this fight will get. A nice knee to the face right there. That's got to stop any man in his tracks. And so will that uppercuts. Yeah, the winner of this will go on to the finals to face the winner of Yushin Okami versus Bustamante. Murilo Bustamante. In the final seconds of this fight, we see a very nice spinning back fist. And looks like there was a lot of takedowns that really didn't amount to much in that round, but on the other hand, there were a lot of standing strikes, so that did amount to a lot actually. So you know what, if I had to give these guys advice, I'd have to say focus on the strikes, because Mark Munoz is just kind of dropping him onto his ass most of the time, not really doing much. And this fight will start in the standing position, which is good. You gotta take it from there. And nice head kick by Anderson. We saw a lot of those spinning kicks used against Rasamal Paul Harris. I think that was his name. Had something to do with that. And I want to see if we can see any more of those. Anderson stuffs that takedown and does not stuff that one. Anderson was stuffing a lot of takedowns against Paul Harris, and he's not doing a very good job of it now. Just kind of letting him take him down. Oh, it looks like this is going to be exactly what the first damn round was. Anderson not doing anything to stop these takedowns. He's got to knee him right in the face, right there. But I don't know, man. Looks like we're in clinch mode. Anderson is just a ragdoll, not doing shit. And now that he's down officially in the ground and pound, he's going to try and work his way up the cage. And oh, very nice combination of blows. Not really a combination, a lot of left hand blows. And now Anderson's on top, landing a very nice shot. And there you go, standing position. Oh, a very nice head kick. If Anderson can focus on those head kicks, he is going to win the fight. And that running knee. Wanted to see that utilized so bad in the last fight. Let's see if we can see it in this one. If Anderson can somehow pull out the win from his... Oh, it looks like he knocks him right down. Now he's in full guard trying to capitalize on that shot that obviously phased him. Looks like Munoz is getting a taste of his own medicine. Looks like the tables are turned. Now he's up against the cage. And Anderson right back where he belongs on that cage, trying to get dropped on his ass. And now he's officially in the full guard and trying to throw those hammer fists and, you know, not working very swimmingly for Mark Munoz. I'm telling you, man, he's got to hit those standing kicks because they are definitely going to work. Any kind of standing blows like that. Look at how he is not defending against those. Any day he can get a knockout. And we got 30 seconds left in this fight, so he better. Or in the round at least, not the fight. Oh, and he should have just hit him. Should have just hit the standing strike, but he didn't. And it looks like that is the end of round number 2. These guys are going to move to the third and final round. Well, I don't know if you can hear that. Joe Rogan just nailed it right on the dot. They've been trying to mix up their attacks a lot, but nothing has been that successful, and I completely agree with that. If you can see, let's just watch this for once. That kind of stuff is what works. And those takedowns, Mark Munoz, he is not good at takedowns or capitalizing with the ground and pound. Anderson Silva is very good at head kicks, those standing kicks, standing blows. Same with Mark Munoz. I thought this would be, you know, a standing round, but it looks like these guys are trying to takedowns. It's not going to work for him. See, this is the kind of stuff that I like. The standing uppercuts, very nice. Second he goes for a takedown, it is over for him. Oh, you see that? Nice, very nice kicks by Anderson. He's defending well. A lot of nice combinations. Oh, and a very nice haymaker blow by Anderson Silva. Another nice kick. Nice push kick. And a knee. But now Mark Munoz gets a successful takedown, but I don't think it's going to amount to much. Oh, looks like... Oh, maybe he did. Maybe... Or it looks like he cut him. And now Mark Munoz in full guard. See, they're kind of rolling around with each other, and that is not what a UFC fight is about. It's a fight. It's punching. Just like that. Well, now Munoz does know how to end the fight on the ground. And now if he can do that to Anderson again. This is pretty sure he ended it on the full mount. He was right on top of Wanderlei Silva. Mark Munoz, I just realized this. He's fought 2 guys by the name of Silva. If he can become victorious over both the Silvas, that would be quite the thing, or it would be quite the bragging right. It looks like at the rate he's going, he's not going to be able to have that bragging right. Oh, he tried to throw a hammer fist right there, does not work out. If I were Yves Levine right now, the referee, I would just try and get these guys up. I mean, it's not that I don't like ground and pound, I just think these guys are much, much better when they're standing. Looks like in the last 30 seconds, we're going to see if something can happen. Oh, and he just gets a nice, very nice, kicked his legs out from underneath him. He's chopping the redwood tree down by the trunk. And, oh, a nice knee to the face. And that is going to end off the round. I guess on a positive note with that knee right in the mouth. And with Boss Stance Tall's expert analysis, I am going to have to give this round, or give this fight to, I gotta say, based on this, looks like it's Anderson's. But that was last couple seconds of the fight with that knee. Just drops him. Yeah, I guess I gotta give it to Anderson. Well, it looks like by judge's decision, looks like Anderson, the Spider Silva, is gonna move on in this round. Or move on in the tournament, rather. Alright, you guys, this is our, well, second to last fight of the night. Murilo Bustamante versus Yushin Okami. Both these guys got very impressive first round wins. Bustamante's was against Akahori Gono, and Okami's was against Paulo Filho. Looks like, wow, Yushin Okami is a whole 10 years younger and 1 inch taller than Murilo Bustamante, but it looks like Bustamante's got the reach advantage by 2 inches. I guess if I had to give this fight to somebody, it would be Bustamante, because he ended that fight in under 2 minutes against Akahori Gono. And if you can get that submission in, I think it's going to be lights out for Yushin Okami. And, a couple nice strikes by both these guys. Oh, Yushin Okami, he's taking some punishment right here with those shots by Murilo Bustamante. And now he's got that takedown. I don't like what he can do in that takedown, you guys. He's deadly when he's on top. Murilo Bustamante. Mostly because in his only fight I've ever seen him in, he locked in that armbar in the first round and made him tap out like a little girl. But looks like Yushin is on the top, and that is something you rarely see. But looks like, unlike Yushin Okami's fight against Paulo Filho, he's actually not, that much taller than Murilo Bustamante. He's an inch taller, but that doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of who fights better. I mean, we saw Filho completely flip Okami over his head, and Paulo Filho was 5'8". Yushin Okami is a massive 6'2". And now it looks like these guys are in the clinch, standing position, trying to get something here. And now Murilo is just not going to be taken down. And now he's just in that full guard. Yushin Okami, and Bustamante's trying to get out of it, but he just can't. He's just getting those, just eating those blows. Being completely dismantled by Okami here. You guys remember this. The winner of this fight will face Anderson Silva in the finals for the Middleweight Championship of the world. Oh, a very nice right hand right there by Murilo Bustamante. And now Yushin's got those clubbing blows in last final seconds of the round. I've got to say, if that round had been more stand-up, as I like it, as you guys know I like it, I think that would have been a more exciting fight. Not a whole lot happened on the ground. Um, Although both these guys are really good on the ground, they didn't really show it in that first round. But we're gonna see if they can do some big stuff in this one. Oh, and Yushin, it's his turn to flip his opponent over. Murillo Bustamante just gets flipped right onto his back. And now Yushin Okami's in control. Bustamante's trying to hang on here, but it's all a matter of time before Yushin starts hitting those frenzy blows like he is now. And it looks like Bustamante is busted open. I've been waiting to say that. I've been waiting a whole lot of minutes to say that. A whole combined total of 6 minutes to say Bustamante has been busted open. And looks like if we're gonna get into in depth about it, looks like it's right above the left eye. And Yushin keeps hitting those shots. He is going to have an early good night. Going to bed early tonight. And just, again, not a lot is happening on the ground. Looks like he's thinking the same thing. He's trying to get up. Or just transfer now. Yushin's in full guard. And side control, he's just landing those shots right where he wants to be, on the left side. And in standing position, look, he's just trying to hit the takedown again. I don't know about that decision. Oh, he just lands a very nice shot right on the side. I remember in the last fight, Yushin hit his opponent so hard he had blood smear all over his arm. And looks like it's just the same in this one. That left eye is taking a lot of abuse. Being dished out personally by Yushin Okami. He does not want to be, or Yushin Okami, that's where he wants to be. He wants to be on the side, on that left side of Murillo Bustamante, so he can just hit those frenzy blows that we've seen in the past. Oh, very nice couple of haymakers right there. And now Bustamante's on top. We've not seen a lot of that. And right hand, left hand. He wants to hit those left hands, I'm telling you. They're going to work out. Oh, and a lot of frenzy blows in the last couple seconds of this fight. Or the round. And it looks like another uninteresting round. It could have been better. Could have had more stand-up. A little less rolling around on the ground. Guess that's what you're going to get from the middleweight division. A lot of rolling up around on the ground. Well, I just heard Joe Rogan say that exact thing. He said too much on the ground. It's exactly what I agree with him. Hope they take his advice. Hope they take our advice. Oh, and a nice uppercut by Yushin Okami. And a couple nice jabs by Bustamante. Now he's got that double underhook. It's like now it's Bustamante's turn. Yushin's trying to get those underhooks. Not really working out for him too well. And now he's got it, and Bustamante can't fight him off. He's trying here. He's trying to get out of it. And oh, it looks like he was about to hit a takedown there. Just could not do it. Yushin Okami, he's got a really nice wrestling background, although one may not see it by looking at him. Might think he's more of a karate jiu-jitsu kind of guy. That's a stereotype with Asians. They can be very nice wrestlers. And that's what happens to be. Oh, and a lot of nice blows. Looks like Bustamante's trying to hang in here. Oh, this one is all over. Well, the master of the ground and pound, Yushin Okami, gets a big win over Murillo Bustamante here. And looks like in the finals of this tournament, it's going to be Anderson Silva, Yushin Okami, fighting it out in those 5 3-minute rounds, or 5 5-minute rounds. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, Anderson usually wins by judge's decision, so he's going to have another 2 extra rounds to either survive Yushin Okami or get the win. Murilo Bustamante, very nice effort in this tournament. This will definitely not be the last time you see Murilo Bustamante. He's going to be fighting it out in my event mode. Possibly even getting another title shot in the future. But for now, spotlight's on Yushin Okami. Can he take out Anderson Silva? Win that tournament. Alright, you guys, this is a moment we have all been waiting for. This is the finals of our Middleweight Championship Tournament. Anderson Silva versus Yushin Okami for that Middleweight Championship. Unlike all the rest of these fights today, these are, well, not only at Madison Square Garden, but also 5 minutes long. And looks like Yushin Okami is a whole 7 years younger than Anderson Silva. Otherwise, these guys match up very well. Same height, same reach. Looks like Kevin Newhall is going to be our referee for these finals. This one, I think this one's going to get pretty hardcore if I do say so myself, and I do because I'm the boss and I'm always right. Brittany, our ring girl, leads us into this fight. Anderson Silva, Yushin Okami. It's going to get hardcore. Oh, nice shot. Nice couple blows by Anderson, or by Okami. Okami, if he can get Anderson Silva on the ground, he's going to have, he's going to have to try very hard to survive him because Yushin Okami is a master on the ground. Now Anderson, he's a master at kind of taking his opponent for the whole, or he's a master at surviving the whole fight against all of his opponents. He did it against Paul Harris, he did it against Mark Munoz, and we're gonna see if he can do it against Okami. He just focuses on having the better round. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was a seriously amazing takedown. I told you guys this one's going to get hardcore. If Okami can hit a lot of those takedowns, ground and pound may not even be boring this time. That was an amazing takedown by Yushin Okami. Anderson Silva, though, he could be the guy to end Yushin Okami's reign of terror, or Yushin could be the one to end Anderson's reign of terror. This is a nice Greco-Roman wrestling style by Yushin Okami, and a nice shot landed there by Anderson Silva. Now this is the only fight where Yushin has not been the bigger of the two opponents. These guys are the same height. Neither of them has any size advantage over the other one. Besides, Yushin Okami may be a little bit bigger in size, but not taller, and definitely not stronger. We've seen Anderson. In there throwing around some big guys, but looks like Yushin just threw Anderson clear across that octagon today. That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. But Anderson, we know he likes to use that flying knee, and if he could finally land that one on Yushin Okami, it's going to be a very happy night for Anderson. Might be an early bedtime for Yushin. Wow, he's just teeing off. Oh, and Yushin Okami just mocking Anderson Silva, hitting his flying knee kick. Not very successfully, and a nice head kick. Just mocking his style here. Next we're going to see Anderson hit a takedown. Oh my gosh. Yushin Okami. Wow, that was anything but a boring round. These guys went the distance in that round. Yushin Okami throwing Anderson across the ring. Anderson surviving. I guess that was all Yushin in that round. Anderson, he's just got to focus on staying with both feet on the ground. He's been in the air for a combined total of about 2 seconds. Oh my god. I just want to see this. First, that happens. Anderson lands on his back. You could see a lot of those shots by Anderson, but nice body shot. And here, looks like Yushin throwing him once again, landing him right on his back. Yushin Okami is so fun to watch in this octagon. Despite these guys, their last couple fights were pretty boring, or their last fight. Ariane takes us into round 2. I look forward to seeing a flying knee kick by Anderson and another throw by Yushin Okami. Oh, and it looks like he's going for the throw almost instantly. And, oh, almost a nice throw as Anderson stuffs it. Now he's on top. I think there's going to be a whole lot of blood in this one. And Anderson's going to have trouble walking after this. Yushin Okami on top, Anderson Silva in half guard trying to land those shots. Not very successful, but you know, he's doing enough. Side control is a great spot for Yushin Okami because he hits those frenzy strikes, as I like to call them, where he just goes all out, starts hitting him right in the face. Because he's got very quick hands despite his size. Just like he's trying to hit it now, those frenzy strikes. Oh, and a couple nice strikes. Once again, his arm is smeared with blood. He's had a lot of guys' blood all over him. And it looks like Anderson is definitely busted open. Now he's in side control, right where he likes to be, half guard now. Yushin could very well end this fight on the ground. I mean, he's capable of it. And we know he's done it before. And he could do it tonight. He's got Anderson's blood all over his arms. And now it looks like Yushin Okami gets a nice takedown right there. Oh, and a nice hit. Nice head kick. I don't know if Anderson's got a flying knee kick in him anymore. After getting thrown around a lot and hit a lot. Oh, and a nice uppercut. Wow, he's teeing off now. Oh, and a nice spinning back kick. Wow, he's just trying to take out every part of Yushin's body right now. Oh, and a nice uppercut. He's just eating him. Wow, this is the greatest fight I've ever seen, you guys. These guys are going the distance in this one. Wow. Oh, he's just teeing off. And last couple seconds. Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Look at how he sprawled out on that. Oh my God. Did you guys just see that? Oh my God. I could not watch that. Or I could never get sick of watching that. Let's just see that one more time, please. I don't even know what just happened in the final seconds of that second round. Yushin just goes beast mode. Completely knocks him out cold. Look at this. He tries to hit him and right on the button once again in the face. And now he's just completely sprawled out on the ground. One more time from a higher angle. Right in the jaw. Once again as he's going down. And I believe he hits him once in the back of the head. Oh, right there. And as he's going down. Oh, he just throws all of his body weight into that. Anderson, I'm surprised he's standing. Wow, you guys. I would have been happy to see that one go to the 5th round. But it looks like it ends in the 2nd round with our winner and the new, very first ever middleweight champion of the world, Yushin Okami. This guy definitely deserves it. This title is going to look good around his waist. I do not know who's going to be able to stop this guy. He is just... If Anderson couldn't stop him, I don't know a lot of guys that are going to be able to. Alright, you guys, that was definitely a fun night for me. I hope it was for you guys, too. And looks like that's going to be it for me, you guys. Boss Stands Tall is out.